Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So I'm having a little more time than usual for the moment, which I'm really enjoying. You guys have no idea. And I want to take this time to say that if you wanted to book a personal reading with me or to make a donation to my channel, everything is in the description box below. Into this romance angel, there's a card of deception that I told you I was going to meditate on for you guys. It leads me to the fact that a lot of you are actually lying to yourselves on this journey, this spiritual journey, this twin flame journey, by convincing yourself that you're actually doing the so-called work. And I'm telling you, the fact that your DM would actually be in your life or not, like he's a witness, he's like a compass, he's the problem, the solution, all of it is like, your love for you is, for him, sorry, is so, and for yourself, hopefully, is so much deeper than you think. You should look at him with those eyes, like, in case I'm lying to myself, you as my masculine, you would tell me exactly where I stand. And I hope that you have heard me. That being said, I want to channel the masculine energy today. So welcome everyone to see what they're feeling for you. Do you see that card straight away? I don't want to lose you. Into that card of rest. You know what? That there is a message for you, my feminines. The fact that you have to rest, to ease yourself, ease your mind about the fact that that guy is just on the same journey as you. He doesn't want to lose you too. And believe me, he's thinking about you, is what's really going on. You were right. For the ones, who tried to tell to their masculine for the longest time, the one who actually went to war with them, because myself, I retreat, I'm a Cancer, so I'm comfortable in my shell. But some of you, you went there with him, you told him about the twin flame situation for some, or like your connection, that you are soulmates. You you told them how much you cared, like about your love and things. You really went there to try to explain this thing to them. They're telling you that you were right about the stuff that you were thinking. Some of you, believe me, it's upright. Some of you think that you would never see your person again, or actually some of them think that they are never going to see you again. I'm telling you, the feminine is coming into her energy, and the masculine can feel that too. Some of you, these two cards here lets me know, that you've tried to cut off your DM, and they can feel that. Some of them are like, definitely not, it's not sitting well with them. I can see that in that Four of Swords, like thinking about the fact that they would never see you again is doing something to them. Spirit is saying that's why they have to change, or that's why they're changing. It's just because, especially if you threaten them the right way. It's not even a threat, and you see how this candle is going out, like, you better listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you are ready to leave, just understand that you have the upper hand in this situation here, and they're going to feel it. It's like your person displacing, changing, like where you are, where you stand as a person, is what's really like what you can bargain with your person. Anything else, you're wasting your time. But the very fact that they would actually lose you, believe me, that's the power you have on them. So don't be afraid to use it, but the proper way. Be like, you know what, you don't want me. You don't want to end this karmic situations. Well, I'll be done. I'll be out. I'll remove myself from your life, and see what happens. I'm telling you, they're going to change if you can come to such understanding and end the war between you and them. Stop fighting. Do you see that? I'm over it, but in reverse. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? He can't get over you. This here is an emphasis, believe me, into that sun card. Let me flip this. The truth, my people. It's a little bit like a revelation too into that sun card, is that these guys know that they should have treated you better. Hey, oh my lord, into this card here better. Twice, after the sun, believe it, into that sadness that's attached to it. It's crazy. You can see it for yourself. The truth, the revelation, the fact, the whatever it is that's positive, you can put it on that sun card, is that they should have treated you better. With that card here, better, much better, my people. And I believe they're coming to the realization of that. I think with these 3 cards here and the rest that I'm seeing, that they've been like flirting with that thoughts, but getting away from it really quickly, because it's not comfortable for them to know that they really effed up with you. But I believe that now they have like the full understanding of it. And I hope that you have heard me. The fact that you would go ahead, forget them to try to be with somebody else, is something that's not sitting well with them, believe me. And I'll tell you something. Do you see that card of true love, but in reverse? Believe your girl, my people, that this here is no ordinary love. Is deeper than what people call true love. Is what's really going on. That's what this guy is like realizing. I can see it here into that card. Give me another chance and I'm jealous. If you have the strength to walk away from your person and to be faithful to yourself and to your words about that, and keep that distance, I'm telling you, that guy will be coming back. Like me, I'm a humble person, but you don't understand the number of men who are coming back into my life, and I don't even acknowledge them. It's like you had your chance with me when you had me. What's this? But I got to say it is because my energy is on point. Because they don't see me. I don't have no social media, nothing, my people. Nothing. This Facebook situation is maybe once a year to show my family, that I've changed in the meantime. It's all that it is. They don't know anything about me, and they're coming back. Nothing has changed. I'm not a fighter. I'm in my bubble. You don't want me. I'm out type of situation. When you come to such energies, this guy here, they're going to come back running to you. And I hope that you have heard me. This card here is actually upright. Believe me, as I'm speaking to you about how to be a woman, how to be a divine feminine, I've tapped into the energy. Figure out where you are, my people. Because this here is for the feminine, I already stated it. We're tapping into masculine energies only. How far are you on your journey to being the woman that you were always supposed to be? And I hope that you have heard me. Some of you don't even miss this guy. It's what's really going on to this card here attached to you. You don't care about him anymore. You can live your life without him at this point. Some of you don't even want this reconciliation with that guy anymore. I keep getting the energy. You don't want this union with them anymore. That's when they would want it. I have to take this card and see what's the next card. Do you see that? I show you my cards. I show you my cards. I could feel it the way it felt. My people, I'm growing my nails for the moment. I don't even control anything really for the moment. And see which card is falling. When you won't want this union anymore, that's exactly when they are going to want it. That there is a journey to yourself, my people. Hi, Ariel. I love your name because I love, the Jewish culture and tradition and religion. I love it, so I like your name. And yeah, it's a journey to yourself, my people. So the moment you feel like you don't want this thing with your person anymore, that you can fight your desires, your lowest energies, anything that's like pulling you down, you will learn a lot from yourself if you allow it to, on the journey to your masculine. And when you're strong enough, like in the spirit, most likely, because only your spirit can give you the strength to forget the very thing that your heart and your soul desires. It's a journey. Embrace it. When you can reach such understanding, this guy is going to want his union with you. And I hope that you have heard me. So what's really going on? I got it here. I messed up. It's the energy of the day coming to the full understanding that they messed up with you. Spirit is saying to me, take another card. I got it. In their feelings about you. Another spirit is saying, they're definitely in their feelings about you. You are the light. That idea of revelation into that sun card of who you are is all. You don't have to believe, my people, but you see these two cards here, Spirit saying to you, like, actually him first, the masculine, coming to the realization in this life, you should never say no. You should never say never. You should never say no. Why did I say no into this no in reverse here? I should have never said no. And this guy is thinking now, you should never say no in this life because you don't know. Is what's really going on. And as far as you are concerned, you don't have to believe me, my people, but into this light, you are the light. Let me be that for you today, because somehow I know better. I'm doing better. I know this thing here is working, what I'm trying to share with you. If you ever doubted it, I'm a divine feminine just like you, into that sun energy. You thinking is never going to happen to you. I'm saying to you, never say no, my people. Because the truth is, you don't know. You don't know. But you know what? Your girl knows. Hi to you all. One more card. Hi, High Priestess Maat. I felt your energy on my reading for Gemini. Do you see that? That idea of him having regrets is the energy of the day. Do you see that no again in reverse? It's like it's something that has already been done. This guy regrets the fact that he said no to you. And I can tell you something into that success in reverse. People, it's time for you to wake the F up. Do you understand that him not embracing or welcoming, you, the feminine energy, his actual goddess on earth, my people, but take it in because we are mortals. The fact that he would reject you, do you really think that things are going to happen to him in the right way? He's getting away from the true goal. Do you understand the only way he can be blessed away from you is if you bless him, despite him being away from you? But if you cut him off, he has to come back to you, because anything else he will encounter, just by the fact that he would say no to you, believe me, is not going to work out for him. Come to your energy, feminine. Stop worshiping these guys. They worship us. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. They regret saying no to you. They regret, their choice. And I'll tell you why. It's because at the beginning, everything is like sweet, like honey, my people. And they messed it up. Like now you got to deal with that kind of story. Some people are going to come in communications with their person over the stuff that I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Into their feelings about you. Expansion, into growing, having an open mind, believe me, you don't even know what you did to this guy. I know what I did to my guys. Soul family. Is that idea again? Do you see that expansion and soul family and how these cards like match a little bit? Believe me, the masculine energy is starting to wake up too. You're thinking we're the only ones, who have like a platform into that soul family and expansion, at least one person with them talking about this thing here. I fell for a woman, it's time to settle down. We call it like union. In 3D, in like the words of a masculine, is simple. I need to settle down. And I'm seeing like the masculine talking about that to at least one person, and it can be many. Like a group of friends or something like that coming of age and agreeing, to finally become men, my people. And I hope you heard me. I can see it. Definitely thinking about you like this here. It's a little bit like I wish I had done better into that expansion and remembrance. If I could go back to the past, literally with the new sensitivity here, some of them are getting ready to tell you exactly the stuff that I'm struggling to explain to you, because it's not my energy. They're ready to tell you that in such a natural way, like, you know what? That's what I'm seeing. When I look back, like with my positioning today, even to that card of soul family, like belonging to a new type of group here, believe me, he knows he messed up. And something happened on the way, is that sense of sensitivity. I'm telling you, feelings are divine energy. I don't give a F-U-C-K about your DM. He's special to you. Should let you know something. God is guiding you, my people. He's going to guide your DM to you too. And I hope that you have heard me. I'm in a good mood today. So you guys get to have like a real reading. Though I give you real ones every time. Lets me know DM is in the right energy. Into that card here, letting go. Get ready for that change that we saw underneath. Even into this card here, soul tree. Do you know what's going on? I dare my DM, if he exists, he does, but whoever he is, to come with this type of energy and thinking that I'm not going to see through it. These guys, for some of you, they're going to be made of the same stuff that you're made of. They actually already are. But if you know your value, then you would know exactly who you're going to encounter in your masculine. Which is why I'm saying mine, he better come up with some real situation, because the places I've been already in my life. And I'm talking about traveling without moving, my people. This guy is going to become like you, like the same things that you do, and all of this thing into this card, letting go, like changing. And I hope that you have heard me. Lets me know my DM has been through a hell of a journey. If he's like approaching me with this energy, he's trying to make me believe that he's like me, Check yourself out. You would know much more about your DM than you think. Into that card of wellness. Didn't I tell you settling down, coming of age, it's time to do better? That's what they're thinking about. This here is actually that mating element, my people, believe me. Like enough of the left and right situations. Enough of the whole like dating situation is what I'm hearing here. And if you ever wondered, it's an energy that's doing that to them. You don't believe that this guy can change, which is why you don't believe me, right? I'm telling you, the energy is going to force them to change the vibration. And you see that heart? Love is a vibration too, my people. And that guy's getting ready to be hit by it, just like you. Just like you've been. Manifestation as to that there is exactly what's happening. From the group to him, the group of people I'm seeing, to him trying to do better, not wanting to flirt. laying down, thinking about you, thinking about the past with like a new point of view. Is exactly what's going on. And I hope that you have heard me. There is only light if you're listening to me. Do you see that? Light and enlightenment. Hope. Hope. Your person is starting to have hope mixed with enlightenment. And I hope that you have heard me. He's thinking of union, and check this out, that card of visualize. He's starting to visualize this union for himself, my people. And in other terms, forget the whole, this here is our world. We're women, like social is what we do. Forget it all. They want to settle down, my people. I said it to you like throughout this year, this coronavirus is the best thing that happened to us, and people over there like scared. Don't be scared. People had time to sit down, to be with themselves, to figure out like what's right and what's wrong. The distractions were limited because of this thing here. Is working, my people, and I hope that you have heard me. You should listen to me, into this inner voice, this card here. If you say there's something you like about my voice, you should listen to me. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. Yeah. He's starting to see this thing for himself. Like, I want to have my woman, if nothing else. I want to settle down. Enough of being a little devil, Everybody comes to such understanding in one's life, exactly into that Six of Swords. Like everybody goes throughout this journey in a life. Just us women, it's like we come to this conclusion faster. It's all. It's everybody's journey. Do you see that? A journey, and being active at it, working at it. Your DM has hopped on that journey. But this here is already like, I'm starting with these like energies that have already happened. He's been on that journey. Do you see that? With journey to what? Working at like manning up, my people, becoming a man into that King of Pentacles. And I hope that you have heard me. I can feel it. Rebuilding oneself. You can see the pentacle energy on this journey, and I'll tell you something, you better hop on it, my sisters, because with these pentacles, these guys are doing it even into that card manifestation here. It's a reality. It's not like a dream. You don't want to be caught off guard. Get ready. From your head to your toes is how your girl does it. And even your fingernails, if you ever questioned it, you can be a hippie and be like the most beautiful thing walking around. One has nothing to do with the other, my people. But be ready. Don't let these guys catch you off guard because they're at it, believe it. Do you see these pentacles? Believe it. Hi Vega. How have you been for the Ramadan, or how are you holding up? Do you see all these pentacles? My sisters, this reading is going to be very short and easy. Some of you are going to come to union soon because your person is starting to envision that. They're coming really fast, my people, and they're coming ready. Is all I can say to you with all these pentacles here. They're on their journey to becoming the best version of themselves. You inspired that, but somebody's fighting for themselves here. And if I were you, from my head to my toes, my house, my anything, people, dust it all off and be like, yeah, that's the new me. You used to know me, but I changed, so let me reintroduce myself to you, and he's going to love you. And I hope that you have heard me. How do you manage to go on like a mosque on Friday, my love, with this COVID situation? If my parents wanted to go, I would cry like, please, stay home with me. They're addicts, my sisters. So let's replace this king with the queen, and you know, like, wake up and start like moving. And I hope that you have heard me. Do you see that? The masculine wants union now and is going for it and is taking all the necessary steps. And if they have not, they will support them with your energy by doing exactly the same thing, my sisters. The same thing. They're not playing. I'm liking that energy here. Do you see this? The resisting spirit is saying to me, like, the temptations of the ego is what's really going on, of the devil is what's really going on, into this Queen of Swords, like cutting it off. Oof. And whether you is you, but it's the universe also conspiring, actually for you, by doing it like against you. Figure it out. Do you know what's going on? It's not just you, my people. Like, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, coronavirus, anyone has crept up on your person to become their daily, and they want out of that. Is the real reason why they want this change here. It's like they had to find themselves, by themselves, and then it dawned on them into this depression here daily. They want out of that, is what's going on. Let me see. Do you see that? Healing, the tendency of wanting attention, or like, shining at all cost and lying to shine. In other terms, like narcissist tendencies is what they're healing. You can see it here for yourself, and I hope that you have heard me. I'm loving this one here. Do you know what they really cut off, my people? Sharing space with karmic energies. And if they have not, they will be into this energy of pentacles that matches the other one. I figured something out. Your DM is not close to that in thought. I love you guys, but I'm very happy in my life that I didn't have too many friends, because they're a distraction. You spend your time like on the phone and lying to people as to why you cannot, like, what you call them, like, be close to them. I always refuse that. And it's only like one of you can only share yourself like fairly in so many parts. I'm seeing it like that, but your DM is more like, what, this karmic situation, at the end of the day, they're wasting my time, they're taking away from my mind. And I hope that you have heard me. That's what they're thinking. And I'm telling you now, they're looking into the future. And this Five of Pentacles is more like meeting you halfway, as the Two of Pentacles is already out. And if you ever wondered why, it's because this connection that you have is real. Is real for him too, not just for you. And now he wants to be happy into this Ten of Cups, doing everything he can in real life, just to be happy too. It's natural, it's only natural. And you would see the last pentacle after the ace missing is this one here. It's like it's a brand new place for him to even think of wanting like a stable family, children for some, being about family. That old traditional kind of situation is brand new for some to even think like this. Exactly. Into that full card, my people. Beautiful. And you know why they would do all these things? Is to be with you, to have you, to have a woman like match, the stuff that they're doing for themselves for the moment. So if I were you, you know, and I can tell you another message that I'm seeing here, as this one here could be the karmic. Some of them have freed themselves, from the karmic. They want better for themselves. They're seeing, that is like toxic emotionally. They want better. To that idea of like breaking your heart. forcing you to walk away from this thing and to keep your feelings to yourself. This guy is coming to the true understanding into that sun card underneath. They know what they did to you. They broke your hearts, force you to walk away from love and to keep your feelings to yourself. And you know what? They regret that. They regret running away from you is the message. And I hope that you have heard it. This here is actually the star card in reverse into that card of humility. Like, I messed up. Somebody like with a super ego coming down to earth. The fall is going to be abrupt, or like, I don't know how you say that in English, being burdened by this ego, these tendencies that they lived. That this here is being selfish is actually in reverse. He acknowledges those things into that card of regrets. All of it is clear to him now. Some of them are getting ready to come to tell you everything I'm saying to you, to tell you that they have changed. You're going to be shocked when that happens. And their change, something brought it about. Some of them are even going to reveal that to you. And I hope that you have heard me. Something happened about them that had to do with their intimacy. So whether this idiot's got a woman pregnant, or a situation with you when somebody else was pregnant, or they got caught cheating, whatever, something like this brought about a change where they were a little bit like humiliated, when it comes to their sexuality, like exposed a little bit into that star card as well. That brought about the change. Yeah, into that Fool card. He felt like that too. He felt like that too. Do you know what Spirit is saying to me? At this point here, for most of you, if you were to reject this guy, he would end up heartbroken. We don't give a F-U-C-K about your little feelings, just like you don't give a care about ours. And I'm saying that like I'm joking. I can't even say it because I don't think like that. But silence can be a hell of a weapon. It's a weapon that doesn't stain your conscience, my people, your consciousness, your karma, none of it. Just keep it quiet, and distance. You're going to see nobody can. I'm saying that quickly because even distance can be something. If you reject somebody's love, you're wrong. But if you keep your distance from somebody that's hurting you, you're doing the best thing that you can energetically, karmically, and all of that. So, you know, he would be heartbroken if you rejected him. Do as the situation guides you to, and be your own compass as to, this is sitting right with me, I'm happy, or it's not. Then don't care about him. Let him deal with the mess that he created, my people. Do you see that? The World card into the King of Wands, closing the cycle to finally become either a decent man, a man of God, a man of spirituality, a man of morals or beliefs or something like that, but more divine than what he has been. He's working on himself, my people, 100%. And that there he's bathed in spirituality or something close to it. My people, free the way for the unions, my people, is what Spirit is saying to me. All these obstacles in front of you guys that you can handle without losing yourself, feminine, take care of it. Free the path for this union. Yourself, your connection to your DM, your connection to others, to the universe, free all the path and lines of connection for this thing here to happen. and I hope that you have heard me. Do you know what Spirit is saying to me? You wanted this guy to change, and to clear up his life or whatsoever into that Nine of Pentacles, like in your timing. The Spirit is saying into that Temperance card, it took a long time to get this guy right. And into that Ace of Wands, I know what I'm saying to you is the truth. The energy needed time to work on your person is what these cards here are saying to me. Hi, Melissa. I'm loving today's reading, my people. Loving it. The energy forced your person to think right, and it took some time. Do you see that even into that lover hidden in it? It took some time for the universe, the energy, to get your person right, for this lover's energy, for this union to happen. And if I were you, as to right now, just free the path, because I'm saying to you, the energy is helping you, and I hope that you have heard me. Spirit is saying to me, your DM grew from like a very uncomfortable place. My girls, just like you. Just like you, into that card of manifestation is what happened. That guy is better now into that Sun card. He's more friendly, a better human being is what the cards are saying to me into that Sun card. Do you know what's happening into that Sun card and even the Star card? The universe is trying to bless your person too. Don't think that it doesn't love your DM too. And I hope that you have heard me. Hole in the soul. Regrets, my people, like what have I done? Yeah. And is more than you, because you would think he was just an A, in English with you. Is not what happened, my people. Like even the way I drive my honeys, I drive like a grandma. I never had a speeding ticket in my life, and none of those things. You transport your personality and your core, actually, your temperament, everywhere you go. So if you think that he was like that just with you, I'm saying to you, you're highly mistaken. He was like that with everybody. And I'm saying to you, he's growing from that. Like, what have I done in my life? Somebody, like, they call it like mea culpa, like looking into their guilt, is exactly what happened. It took a long time for him to come to such an understanding, exactly into that card letting go. I'll tell you what it is, it's all these feelings, those feelings of shame and all of that, that prevent you from letting go actually of the stuff that you have done so you can grow. You're thinking you were the only one having to let go of something. He had to let go of something too. And it's funny, I'm being philosophical today, but just by being alive, you let go of every day, just like anybody. You let go of it every day. Which is why, when I see people say, oh, I age, I've gotten older and things, I say, that's what we all have in common. For real, for real. Anything else it's like questionable, but the fact that you would have lived like one day, being older like one day, is universal, my people, from babies to the oldest of us. This guy grew just like anybody, and I hope that you have heard me. Ooh, this message here was a straight message from above, and I pray that you catch it. He's dealing with his ego, or like the healing or the journey was about his ego. Yeah. He's seeing his destination exactly into that card of transformation, believe me. Do you know what he's thinking? He's thinking, that the lack of spirituality in one's life is actually like somewhat of a trap, or, excuse me, I'm so sorry, this doesn't happen often, but do you see that? It's like he's freeing himself from the lack of spirituality in his life. is what I meant to say. Realizing literally that he was in jail. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? And in case you ever wonder, just know it for yourself. And even myself as a minimalist, sometimes it gets through me. So if you're living in the true world, my people, but it's a trap to think that you're missing something out of this life here. The life of like racism in 2021, and like broken families, they call them, however they want to. I don't care. And like, you're scared to even give birth to a child because you're feeling like, okay, if I have my daughter and women are behaving like this in 2021, what is it going to be in 2050 or something like that? They just like, maybe we go back to nature then and we all walk around naked, but when we do, we're going to be like closer to our true essence than what's going on now. The lack of spirituality in one's life is a trap, and your DM is understanding that. I don't know how. You can't explain that to him. I can't explain it to him. It's the creator himself who can do such thing. Yeah. Awareness into the magician as to the DM coming to their energy. There's a significant change here, changing the course of one's destiny. Oh, he's not there, but he's nearly there, my people, into this higher energy here. And I hope that you have heard me. Why? It's because he would want. Oof, 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 oof. It's that damn crown chakra that got me, my people. Check this out. Check this out. You see what I've been trying to tell you about that lack of spirituality in one's life? It came like this, my people. You have to see this. Your DM coming into his power because he's trying to change the course of his destiny, tapping into higher energies because he wants like love, like anybody else. You call it union, but he wants to be grounded this time. Like, I want this to last in my life, and why would he do that? Because the creator himself has ordained that. Because he's trying to reach out to like higher energies, and I'm amazed this here is in your DM's energy. But with that magician, I have to believe him. Is what's going on. He's ascending. The spirit is guiding him. Beautiful. Let me go on. He knows he's made the wrong decisions in this life here. Believe it. He knows he chose like the wrong game plan, the wrong path, the wrong strategies, the wrong, I don't know how to explain this, but it is what it is. To see this here, to me, this, I can feel it like temptation. He enjoyed the darker side of life, is what this guy here is saying to me. But I can tell you something, that there led him nowhere. No blessing from this thing here that he was living, which is why he's trying to change. He's saying to me he never tapped into his feelings before. He never dealt with his feelings. Ooh, I checked the card to see if the energy is right. And yet again, that crown chakra for him is the universe, doing that to your person. But he's saying he never cared about his feelings. And I'm liking this like, Ariel, if you're here, my sister, you're opening and you're closing, this cycle. Didn't I tell you I like, I don't know if you're like an Israelite or Jewish, but I love that culture. You're opening it up and you're closing it for us, This guy is detaching himself from low vibrations and from like lack of feelings in his life, believe me. it didn't, you see this thinking woman in reverse, think it as like the Queen of Swords, in reverse. This thing here didn't happen in like a smooth manner, my people. It was chaos. That guy was fighting people left and right, trying to maintain, what he's got. And he's telling me to have been in the worst energies, like, a little bit like manipulative and lying just to get what I want. Literally using my power on people just to get what I want. And if they didn't give me what I want, then I would have like a tantrum on them, or these kind of situations. Thinking like wrong is what this guy was doing. And he acknowledges it. I can see it here. Is absolutely beautiful. Do you know what Spirit is saying to me? First and foremost, now he appreciates you, my people. And not just that, now he appreciates Spirit too. And I can tell you something, for the longest time, this guy here did not give a care about spirituality, did not give a care about Spirit. But believe me, there's no such thing as the crown chakra in reverse. Now he does. Thank yourself, feminines. Myself, if anything, I know I'm going to make even more of a believer. And I mean, how to say this? I'm going to make even more of a believer already. You brought him closer to like what you call it, like crown energies, my people, but it's despite yourself. You're thinking you're running the show. You're not. You're just an instrument. And this guy fell for it just like you fell for it too. I'm telling you again, just like that. Feelings are divine energies. So don't question them, Actually embrace them. And you don't have to believe it. But in this situation here, if you're resonating with me, your person is actually going to have feelings for you because the Creator said so. Is all that it is. Let me give you some signs so you would know for sure. I got Sagittarius here, and Aries, definitely Taurus, what you call it, Gemini. We have Scorpio, we have strong Aquarius. You know who's going to think like this, like mostly and the most intensively, is this Aquarius guy and these Gemini. Yeah, those are the signs. I need some more for you. Hi, SDA. You see that card, nothing is yet set in stone, is actually that mutable energy as to, what they have changed. Did not tell you this thing here took a long time. I'll stop it here. The last sign here is Capricorn, but into the sun card here, believe me, this one here is for everyone. Do you see this hard work paying off? Even the universe, had a hard time like reshaping your person. It was a process. And believe me, it was a process for you too. You're listening to me, right? I am so stubborn. My people, you have no idea. Which is why I'm a loner, because, like, you cannot influence me. It's really hard to make me see something. I have to see it, for myself. And that there is a form of resistance. That guy was resistant too. I know it's into that the thinking woman in reverse. It was hard getting your person right, my people. And I hope that you have heard me, especially if the guy was a Capricorn for some. So let's finish this reading here. Buffering. Oh no. Is this buffering, my people? Because it's not saying anything to me. Do you see that? Ascending is what I'm here to tell you. This I'm a French speaking person, engagement is a little bit different than it's the same, but we use it also a little bit differently. It's a little bit like committing is what's really going on, is how we use it. He's committing, that guy, ascending and committing to his own ascension into this higher level here. Believe me, my people, undeniable. I felt it for him like Where is it? Higher energies believe it is what's going on. It's crazy. Do you see this card of unrequited love? I had it for the feminine energy. Do you know why all these things are like happening for some? It's because you found finally like cut off the initial feeling, you know, like a little bit of that crash of that big bang between you two. You know, it's a little bit like the smoke has cleared. You coming back to your senses is exactly why he's losing them. Is exactly why he's losing his senses. It's crazy. Do you see that there's a strong magnetic attraction here? Is that crown energy working wonders on the guy? Believe it. I keep getting that card of true love too. Then maybe I was wrong at the beginning. It's not even that he sees it as something greater, that guy, he just wants love at this point too. Like a romance of a lifetime for himself too. Spirit is saying to me, very soon, get ready, my people. Do you see that? He very soon into these cards of communications, you know. I am so sorry if it's buffering, my people. I need to finish it here because people are coming back home in France is what's really going on. It says it here, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This guy here is eventually going to tell you how much he cares for you. Yeah. I'll tell you something, this guy is surrendering. He's surrendering to the divine is what's really going on into this card, like allow the situation to unfold naturally. And the fact that he would deserve love too. In other terms, your guy just wants to settle down is what's really going on. And yes, this is your soulmate. If you've made it this far in the reading, you know what? It's not just like a confirmation that it's your soulmate, but that's how your soulmate is feeling for the moment, thinking for the moment. And some of them are coming to talk to you. You would think it's because of you. These people are trying to get love too. And I hope that you have heard me, so that I like this reading because I'm liking the energy that I'm seeing, literally. So that's my people. That was my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye bye, and have a beautiful weekend, my people. And to anybody fasting, you know, hang in there. You know, it's the night is going